terrible scene there. Okay, Tom, we know you'll stay on top of that. Meanwhile, now to the breakdown of the day's top stories. And there's a new warning out in Washington, D.C. Parents will be charged if their kids are caught violating a youth curfew.
And the U.S. Attorney for D.C. can't take on juvenile cases, but Jeanine Pirro says she's going to hold parents accountable if their kids break the rules.
Our Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley has extensively covered the youth curfew debate in the city. So, Felicia, what is behind this kind of new approach here from Pirro?
Right, well, Pirro reiterated multiple times. She said council did not vote an extended juvenile curfew in place for the summer. She also added that parents, she says, have not been doing their job, so now she has to, and she says she does not lead legislation to do it. The teen takeovers seen across the city have sparked debates, caused tension, and have now led the United States Attorney for the District of Columbia, Jeanine Pirro, going over the mayor and council to charge parents.
We're going to charge them. And if you drop your kid off and you fail to supervise them or you let them skip school to join the chaos, you are going to face fines, court-ordered classes, and possible jail time.
She says she's going to ask MPD to issue a parental citation whenever a curfew violation is tied to a takeover.
This doesn't require new legislation, folks. It's all there. And it sends a clear message to the parents that you must supervise your kids or face criminal consequences.
I reached out to all city council members multiple times. A source tells me they were blindsided by the announcement. Only council members Donnie Crawford, Zachary Parker, and Brianne Nadeau responded. Nadeau said in part, will kids end up in foster care all because their parent didn't know their kid might end up at a teen takeover, which is not a crime. Try again. From Parker, he disagrees with Pirro's approach and says he rejects the proposal because of its federal intervention in local affairs and says there's no solution attached to it. Crawford says as it's gotten warmer, the city has not seen the widespread dangerous gatherings some predicted, and that D.C. does not need more federal overreach or political theatrics disconnected from our communities. Nothing from mayoral candidates Janice Lewis-George or Kenyon McDuffie, or D.C. Council Public Safety Chair Brooke Pinto.
Parents, do your jobs, or we will do ours.
Pirro added these teen takeovers have led to violence, some robberies, even a shooting, and she said this is them, quote, taking their streets back. Now I'll have the full statements and responses from the council members that did respond attached to this web story on WJLA.com. Back to you, Scott.
Well, so Felicia, if they move forward with this, what's the process? How do they get this all implemented?
Right. Well, I actually looked into the background on this, on implementing the actual action of charging these parents. Now, there are some challenges that this process may face, including the fact that prosecutors would actually have to prove intent, that parents had intent or knowledge that actions were going to happen at these teen takeovers and or that their child had an intent to go to a teen takeover versus somewhere else. On top of that, there comes with the resources of actually charging these parents, filing those complaints as well as citations and the programs attached to it, like those parenting classes. We've reported multiple times on budget issues here in the city, so getting this all to work comprehensively would also be attached to that. For now, reporting live from Navy Yard, Felicia Ashley, 7 News.
Yeah, something still to work through. All right, Felicia. Well, right now, no youth curfew is actually in effect in the city. Council approved a bill earlier this month for a daily 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew for groups of kids under the age of 18. That's waiting on the mayor's signature and then has to go through a 30-day congressional review. So it's not expected to take effect until late summer. The bill also allows D.C. police to designate certain extended curfew zones where restrictions would start at 8 p.m. Now, Pirro's announcement came during a briefing on another summertime federal surge in Washington, D.C. Last summer's surge started around August 11th, and it lasted for a month. Now, we took a look at the crime statistics during that time compared to the same exact 30-day period back in 2024. Homicides were cut in half, with 8 reported during the surge. Assaults with a dangerous weapon went up slightly, and robberies saw the biggest decrease, with 81 reported in 2025. That's a 40% drop, Megan.